Have you ever felt totally lost trying to figure out skincare? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to cut through all that confusing marketing noise and build a simple, effective routine that actually works. So let's get right into it. So, does this look a little familiar? You know that feeling? Standing in the aisle, just staring at a wall of thousands of bottles and jars, and every single one is promising some kind of miracle. It is a lot. And it's a feeling I think we've all had. That really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Sometimes it feels like you need a PhD in chemistry just to buy a face wash. But here's the secret. The foundation for truly great skin is way simpler than the beauty industry wants you to think. And that's exactly what we're going to break down. Okay, we are starting with the absolute basics. Let's just forget about those complicated 12-step routines you see online for a minute. The real secret to happy skin is built on a super simple, consistent foundation. Let's take a look at what that actually is. You know, this one single idea from Dr. Shilpi Ketterpal makes everything so much easier, and it's going to be our guide today. Think of it like this. In the morning, your job is to protect your skin, and at night, your job is to repair it. Protect and repair. Everything else just flows from that simple concept. So for that morning protect routine, we're talking 3 simple steps. First, start with a gentle cleanser. You just want a nice clean slate. Second, an antioxidant serum. Something with vitamin C is great to help fight off all the environmental junk-click pollution. And finally, and listen, this is the big one, it is absolutely non-negotiable, sunscreen, at least SPF 30. It is single-handedly the most important thing you can do for your skin. And now for our nighttime repair routine. Step 1, you gotta get that makeup off. A regular cleanser usually won't cut it. Step 2, now you cleanse again to really wash away the day. For step 3, you can use a toner. This is totally optional, but it's great if you have oily skin. And finally, step 4 is where the magic happens. A great moisturizer or treatment with active ingredients that go to work repairing and hydrating your skin while you sleep. Okay, so we've got the how, but now we need to talk about the what. Because you can have the most perfect routine in the world, but it's not going to do much if your products don't have ingredients that are actually backed by science. So let's decode a few of the real heavy hitters. First up, hyaluronic acid. This stuff is a hydration superstar. Seriously, think of it like a giant drink of water for your skin. It acts like a magnet for moisture, which is what gives your skin that plump, hydrated look and feel. And yeah, it is definitely evidence-based. Next up is vitamin C. We talked about this for the morning routine, and here is exactly why. It's a powerhouse antioxidant that basically acts like a shield for your skin all day. It helps neutralize damage from the sun and pollution, and as a bonus, it can really help brighten up your complexion. A total morning multitasker. And now for the nighttime hero, retinoids, which you probably know as retinol. This is one of the most proven ingredients out there for helping reduce fine lines and improving skin texture. But, and this is super important, you only use it at night. Why? Because it can make your skin way more sensitive to the sun. And let's not forget niacinamide. This is such a great, versatile ingredient. It does a little bit of everything. It helps with dark spots, acne, you name it. But one of its best tricks is that it plays really, really well with other ingredients. Specifically, it's amazing for helping calm down the irritation and dryness that can sometimes come with using retinol. So how do you actually use them together? It's pretty simple. You want to apply your niacinamide first. Think of it as creating a nice calming barrier. Then layer your retinol on top of that. But remember, only at night. And maybe the most important ingredient on this list? Patience. Seriously, skincare is a marathon, not a sprint. You got to give these things time to work. All right, let's talk about the big one. The question that's on all of our minds when we're staring at a $100 serum right next to a $10 one. Does that higher price tag actually mean you're getting a better product? Just look at this number. According to a recent McKinsey report, a huge 63% of us, that's a big majority, are skeptical that those expensive premium brands are actually any better. So if you've ever questioned that crazy price tag, you are in good company. And you know what? Dermatologists are right there with you. As Dr. Ketterpal says, the ingredients that really work, the retinols, the vitamin Cs, they're available at every price point. What matters is the science in the bottle, not the price on the box. And you see this with brands like The Ordinary. I mean, they completely changed the game, right? They offer these powerful, science-backed formulas for super accessible prices.
It's the ultimate proof that you do not have to break the bank to get real results.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the power has really shifted to us, the consumers. We're more educated than ever before. We're flipping the bottle over to actually read the ingredients, we're looking for real clinical data, and we're demanding transparency. A fancy jar and some fluffy marketing, it just doesn't cut it anymore. And that brings us to another area that is just full of hype, the whole world of clean beauty. We see that label everywhere, but what does it actually mean? Well, here's the thing. It doesn't really mean anything specific. Clean beauty is a marketing term, it is not a scientific term, and it's not regulated. There is no official definition, which means any brand can slap it on their packaging and have it mean whatever they want it to mean. And this right here is a huge myth we need to bust. We're sort of taught that natural always means safe, but that's just not true. I mean, poison ivy is natural, right? In skincare, things like essential oils and high concentrations of certain plant extracts are actually one of the leading causes of irritation and allergic reactions. So this is what's called greenwashing. You just need to keep an eye out for these really vague, feel-good words. Chemical-free is a hilarious one because literally everything is a chemical, including water. These terms are designed to appeal to your values, not to give you real facts about what's inside. So how do you fight back and become an empowered consumer? It's all about a few simple habits. Number 1, ignore the hype on the front of the box and read the ingredient lists on the back. Number 2, introduce new products one at a time so you can see how your skin reacts. 3, look for legitimate third-party seals. And finally, just remember that the absolute best routine is one that's informed and, most importantly, consistent. At the end of the day, your skin works so hard to protect you. Building a simple, informed, and consistent routine is really the best way you can say thank you. So the only question left is, how are you going to take what you learned today and build a routine that truly works for you?